Hey everyone, and welcome back to Life Lessons with Rhapsody. I don't have a life lesson for you today. However, I've had a lot of people say that they wanted to watch me, I guess, vlog about Harry Potter. Not necessarily vlog, but those of you that personally know me, you know that about 2 years ago, this coming summer, I went to Harry Potter World, and I did actually vlog the entire thing from my phone. Of course, I say the entire thing, but it was really just my first day that we did Harry Potter World, so you all know that I love Harry Potter, and that is not an understatement. I mean, I love Harry Potter so much that I think in my intro vlog, I said that it was up there with breathing. Now, while J.K. Rowling and I don't get along anymore because she's George Lucas herself, and above and beyond that, she just upsets me now with the stuff that comes out of her mouth. Harry Potter will always have this special place in my heart. So, for your viewing pleasure, we are going to watch the talking head version of me explaining to you what's about to go on in my individual blogs that I did 2 years ago, because why not? I'm gonna record myself walking through Diagon Alley. Holy shit. Hold on, wait. What? It's happening. Okay, so that first clip, you can tell that I'm pretty excited. I know that I've seen, advertisements and stuff for Diagon Alley. I kind of knew what to expect going into it, but that giant dragon is massive, and it kind of caught me off guard. And it does actually feel like you're in London. Now, of course, I can't really say that I've never been to London, but from what I've gathered from movies and, watching friends who live there, walking around London and stuff, the buildings are quite tall. It feels like England is built up rather than out, kind of like America is. So I thought it was great because you are literally in the middle of Florida, first of all. And Universal Studios is set up where you kind of walk, from New York into a different, city, state, or a different city or state. Yeah, that made sense. And you get to England, to London, England, right? And there's the night bus right before you walk into Diagon Alley. I think I might have a picture of the night bus or me on the night bus. I can't remember. And then you walk into Diagon Alley, you've got the music playing, you can tell that I was really excited when I saw the dragon, and it's all built in a way that you completely forget that you're in Florida, other than the fact that it's humid and muggy and super hot. But other than those things, it feels like you are there, and it's fantastic. So the next clip that I have for you is Gringotts. Now, Gringotts is actually a ride, and it's kind of like a roller coaster that has... It's not really a roller coaster. It's one of those things that straps you in, and then you go through a digital screen, and it has certain things that pop out at you and stuff. That's the type of ride that it is. But you do go into it, and so yeah, enjoy my next couple of clips of Gringotts. Okay, so we're inside Gringotts, the Wizarding Bank. Here it is. We're about to go down to our vault, retrieve our wizarding money, so that way we can go shopping in Diagon Alley. The pictures are moving. They really are, I swear. They just were. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. Is there more? Stop it. Stop it. What? This is the best thing ever. You don't even understand. Well, maybe those of you that have actually been here understand, but those of you that haven't, it's amazing. You should come. Plan your next vacation. Harry Potter World. Universal in Orlando. Okay, so we're walking into the main hall at Gringotts, and here it is. Let's see if I can get it to turn around. Probably not. So I'll turn around. Say hi! Oh my god, they're really moving. Wait. That's creepy. Oh my god, they're really moving. Oh my god, this one's looking at us. Wait. Oh my god, he's looking at us. They're all looking at us. They're like, what are all these wizards doing in here? This big giant line. Okay, so after we did the Gringotts ride, we come back out and we did more of Diagon Alley. I think the first thing I wanted to do after doing Gringotts, because you have to do it in order, am I right, is we went to go get my robes. And we went in, I got measured for my robes, and then I bought robes, I bought a vest, I bought a tie, I bought a scarf. I get all of that stuff, and then we had to go do the Ollivander's wand experience. Now, if you do the experience part of it, you can just walk into Ollivander's and get a wand. However, I mean, come on now. What respectable Harry Potter fan would not do the wand experience? And so, Carl and I waited in line for a little bit, and then they take you back to this room, and, you know, this old guy is like, wands have lots of magic, and blah, 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 and the wand chooses the wizard. And it's really great. He's very much in character. He selects usually a child from, you know, the people standing there, and, you know, then he asks, you know, which one is your wand arm, and then he pairs the kid with a wand, and it's really neat because, like, the child will, like, he'll be like, oh, point at that vase over there, and the vase will actually shatter, and it's like, oh my god, it's like an interactive experience. It's absolutely wonderful. And yeah, so he gets the wand, and then they usher you from the small room into the Ollivander's wand shop, where then you, as an adult, because obviously he's not going to pick an adult over a child, you get to pick out your wand. And they have a couple of different descriptions of what everybody's wand is like. So I believe that my next clip is one of me in my complete getup, followed very quickly by going to the Hogwarts Express. Okay, so I just got my wizard robes and my head girl badge, because I would totally be head girl, and I picked up my wand. So now I'm complete. Inside the bag I have my vest and my scarf that I also got. And then we'll trick out Carla here in a little bit. But I'm ready for the magic to really start. Okay, so something I want to point out specifically after that video is it's funny because sometimes I'm in character and then I get like too excited to be in character. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally a head girl. I'm going to Hogwarts. I'm a wizard. I'm gonna go get my wizard money. And then I'm like, oh my god, the like, you know, goblins are moving, and look, the pictures move, and what? And it's really funny. I find it really ridiculous because I can't decide if I'm gonna be in character or if I'm gonna be normal and just like fangirl real hard. And so you're gonna see this throughout the rest of my videos from here on. I'm gonna say things like, this is the first time I'm seeing the Hogwarts Express, followed immediately by, I'm head girl, which means I would have to be in my 7th year at Hogwarts, so how could that be the first time I'm seeing the Hogwarts Express? Oh, there are flaws. There are flaws in my role-playing right now. Just forgive it. Okay, so this is the first time I'm seeing the Hogwarts Express, and it's absolutely awesome. Check this out. What? And then back here is platform 9 3/4. Oh, and there's Carla. You can wave. We're waiting right now. I have my Hogwarts robes on because I'm head girl, and as a good head girl, I have to make sure all the first years get on the train properly. Okay, so I have an excellent story to go along with the Hogwarts Express ride. So there were, in our party, 6 of us. There was my wife, my sister-in-law, her husband, and my in-laws. Okay, and so we were all riding, except the carts are designed for 8 people total, and so we got paired with 2 random people. And in my video, you can tell that I'm like, hey, sorry, random person. Oh, no, wait, you shouldn't switch spots because you can be in my video. And come to find out at the end of this, because I only vlogged the first part, once we went through the ride, which the ride takes about 10 minutes or so, it takes you from one park to the next park. It is absolutely fantastic. If you go, I really, really recommend you do Diagon Alley first, and then if you have access to the other park, you have to buy both passes for both parks. You take the Hogwarts Express to the other park. The wait for the Hogwarts Express and the ride itself are absolutely longer than if you just physically walked from one park to the other, but it is all part of the magical experience, and trust me, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you want to do it this way. Anyways, back to my story about these 2 people riding with us. We start talking, and at the end, the girl, her name is Kendra, and she was like, hey, you seem like a really cool person. Would you like to be Facebook friends? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm totally down to make new friends because I love friends and I love people. And so we get on Facebook, and I'm like, here's how you spell my name. And she's like, oh, it says that you're in Texas. And I was like, yeah, Dallas. And then she was like, I'm from Dallas. And then we had this moment when, like, you're out of Texas, you say that you're from Dallas, but, like, you really mean you're from a suburb of Dallas. Dude, guys, it was like I don't know, finding a friend that lived 15 minutes away from me, but in Florida. It was fantastic. Okay, so we're inside the cabin of the Hogwarts Express. Here's my riding mates. Sorry, random people are gonna be in my video. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Oh, I'm gonna go this way now. There it is.
Do you want to switch places?
So, it'd be super awesome. What? Don't switch places, it's fine. Look, you could be in my video with me. Wave! Okay, that's it. I won't embarrass anybody else. Okay, we're there. It's the final moment. I got teased really, really hard for this video because you can hear the actual emotion in my voice. This is when I get off of the Hogwarts Express. I am walking through Hogsmeade, and you can see just the tips of the castle up the way when you are in Hogsmeade. And I'm walking through, and to be honest, I didn't even look at Hogsmeade. I was like, I need to get to Hogwarts. Like, please just, we can look later. It'll be fine. I need to go see Hogwarts. And you will see it in my face. I start to tear up a little bit when I see Hogwarts, but you can hear my voice actually crack. And that is real emotion. I know this sounds like the dorkiest thing ever, and I fully admit that it is incredibly dorky, okay? I get it. But to put it into perspective for you guys, I know that I've probably said this, and I don't mean to get emotional on my fun video here, but Harry Potter saved my life. And I know that a lot of people are like, music saved my life, or whatever. For me, reading saved my life, but specifically Harry Potter. Anytime I was going through something that was really hard, I always would crack open Harry Potter and go, if Harry can make it through this situation, and his situation is so much worse than mine, then I know I can make it through. And it really spoke to me. And that's why I love Harry Potter so much, is because it's not just a nostalgia thing. It really was the first piece of literature that spoke to me beyond the pages of the book. Things that I took from the pages of the book and applied to real life. And yeah, that was one of the first things. I think that's why it's so near and dear to my heart. And so as you're watching this, please keep that in mind. Obviously, I got emotional because to read it in a book, because I was at the age that you do actually read, I read along with it. The first 4 books were out in the United States before I started reading. I started reading in 2000. I think it was the first 4 books. It might have been the first 3. I can't remember. And then I went to the releases for 5, 6, and 7 because I was old enough to do so. And I remember, reading those books, being the same age as Harry and Ron and Hermione, and, growing up with them. When the 7th book came out, I was 18. And so I was very, very close to the actual age that the characters are because they're 17 in the books. And it just felt like I grew up with them. Like, they were these kids who were, by extension, my friends. Like, I knew them. I've been on this journey with them over these last 10 years, and it was just this amazing adventure. And so to get to, read those books and have that journey with them, and then to watch the movies slowly start to come out and take that 10-year journey, watching the actors who played these iconic characters turn into young adults was amazing. The first movie came out when I was in 8th grade, so I would have been like 13, so I was a little older than, what the movies did. The last movie came out in 2011. At that point, I'd graduated college. So I was definitely older than what the target audience probably was at the time. And, you get to see Hogwarts in the movie, and I remember the first movie getting really, really emotional when they are crossing, the Black Lake, and you see Hogwarts, and it's got that, like, bouncy music in the background, and all the kids are like, whoa, like, I got emotional at that part because that's the first time you're seeing Hogwarts, which is just like this escape. And so it was fantastic. So all of these different things are, going on in my mind as I'm walking up the hill and I can see the tips of the castle. And that's it, guys, it's all of those things that I just said rolled into one moment, and then seeing it in real life, it was priceless. So please enjoy. Okay, so we just got to Hogsmeade, and we're walking through, and I see the very tips of the Hogwarts Castle. So when we come around this corner, I'm gonna see it for the first time. And I'll try to keep it in my pants. But I make no promises. By the way, Hogsmeade looks amazing. I mean, down to even the shops that aren't open, they have like this stuff in the windows, like Zonkos. Looks just like a joke shop. It's amazing. and you can't go in it, but there it is, guys. There's the Hogwarts Castle. It's right there. It's right there. There it is. There's the Hogwarts Castle. I actually can't even. I can't even. Oh my god. It's magical in every sense of the word. I wish you were all here to experience this with me. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm blinded by amazingness. Okay. Bye. So there it is. There you have it. My incredibly embarrassing, yes, I almost cried when I first saw Hogwarts moment. So I got emotional, you know, seeing Hogwarts for the first time. I warned you, okay, that it was going to get there. But I hope that you enjoyed it nonetheless. I know that I do. I totally was smiling as I was watching over these videos again, like, oh my god, I can't believe that I got that excited. Again, forgive my break from RPing, okay? It's like I was like, no, I'm gonna be a wizard, it's gonna be great, and then the next moment I knew, I was like, guys, the pictures are moving and I can't even, because I was not expecting that level of magic. When you are in Harry Potter world, it feels like you are literally in Harry Potter world, okay? From the water, which is called Gilly water, to pumpkin juice and butter beer, the food that you eat is all British. It is extraordinary. If you have not been to Universal Studios and you are a Harry Potter fan, please go to Harry Potter world. There is nothing more magical than going to Harry Potter world. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a huge favor and give it a thumbs up. That would help me out. If you like the content that I've put out so far, then do me another big favor and click the subscribe button, which is down below.